Hello, I hope I'm audible. This is the demo of the seventh session actually of our uh, the agentic RAG here. Actually, how we could actually combine the agent architecture with the RAG. So before going into that, actually, since it is a RAG, so we need a few documentation which could be go to the chunking and embedding. So here, like actually, since I have a passion to cybersecurity, I just took the CVEs, actually the common vulnerabilities and exposures. This is nothing but actually the publicly disclosed security flaws from a cybersecurity consortium like Mitre Tactics and Techniques, and each and every CVE is being enriched structurally by the National Vulnerability Database of NIST. And so that is the documentation I have taken, and I have taken almost around 60 entries from NVD API. One of the specialty of this is actually this talks in cybersecurity language mainly. So that is a challenge, and I just wanted to know, like, if we ask a question something like, actually, do we have an SQL injection in English, so whether the system will understand this one and go through all the cycle and get us the details. Yep. So having said that, let me actually go through the architecture here. Like, yeah, so I do have the perception, memory, everything put over here, and in this one, so basically it starts with architecture, like actually from the memory it starts up, and so we need to index the it will start with the memory, perception, and the decision. And the perception, when we ask a question, would essentially decompose the query into different steps and give that to the decision. And so the decision will have the MCP tools mainly. One is actually to check the knowledge base, and prior to that, actually we have the indexing, which is actually being done. So I even converted that as an MCP tool. So in case, actually, if you are running it after kind of deleting everything or adding a few more files, actually this indexing will be done, has to be done before actually going into a querying phase. So that is also actually being kind of embedded inside the decision layer. And so here I will do one thing, actually. So I have actually made a wrapper for just this is a local application, but though, like, actually I just made a wrapper in Streamlit just to, for the sake of demonstration, using Gemini uh, as the model here, actually, as we discussed in the session. So basically this will come over here, and here you can see yeah, so I'm just indexing this one. So we have around 60 documents. So once that is done, actually, so I'm actually just asking a question regarding the which vulnerabilities do have SQL injection mention. So this is purely English, actually, not having the cyber language here. Then I am trying to run this out. So we have the forward agent here, and we can even see the agent trace once it is done. Yeah, I think the only thing I missed to say is actually using the FAISS or the Facebook vector search methodology here. I hope these things will come, unless actually there is a problem with Gemini, which, yeah. So here, actually, so we got that CVEs, actually, so which are actually showing the complexities, the high severity or low severity, or however it is, actually. So these are the CVEs inside the document, which talks about the SQL injection. And so here you can see what really happened. So from the perception, actually, so the query, so we, since we have already indexed it, actually, So the decision suppose that is to query the existing knowledge base for all the vulnerabilities mentioned in SQL Junction. So that's what happened over here. And yeah, so then it had the 8 hits, and actually based on 3 iterations here actually. So I made 12 iterations earlier, but it was too difficult actually, because the Gemini is always giving 503 in between. So this is the log actually. If we could just see how this is being decomposed, and how each and every part is being actually called. Yep. And so this is the GitHub actually. I'll be putting everything over here. And sorry for the delayed submission this time, because I was not well at all. And yeah, thank you.